Hey guys, welcome to an audio review right here on ToyWorldOrder.com with me, Duvall, and my buddy Dave Draper.
Yay!
Gang, we are coming to you semi-live. As
live.
it's recorded and edited.
We are technically alive.
Technically,
as we're filming this.
No,
I'm good.
Okay, good. Zombie stuff. We're coming to you from the humble abode of Draper.
Yeah, this is my lovely downstairs couch that we're sitting on.
No brains.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have any brains.
I know.
To eat. There's nothing there. But we're in the middle of Dave's basement.
Because it was convenient.
And I just keep moving around review spaces, so...
Kinda,
sorta. That's what happens. I tore my basement apart pretty bad. We are coming to you, though, as you can tell, with an all-new review. This time we are reviewing this year's FSS 4?
Membership figure. Membership figure. For
Thank you.
2016 G.I. Joe Collector Club.
I don't follow the Joes that close.
Yeah. No, it gets pretty Byzantine. I call it subscription figure all the time, and that's not correct. But it's the membership figure for 2016 for the G.I. Joe Collector.
And here it is!
It's a mailer box, and I've taken the label off because I don't want you people to know where I live.
That's right. We don't want you coming here in the middle.
Dear God.
I don't have any nails. We don't want you coming here in the middle of the night.
No nails. You're lucky you got married at all.
I know.
It's
sad.
It is. It's Pythona.
Oh, Pythona!
The Cobra Law emissary from the animated G.I. Joe movie.
Heck yeah.
From the mid-80s. Mid-late-ish 80s.
Mid-late-ish 80s.
I'm not going to give a date because I'll get it wrong, and then I'll get yelled at on the comments.
We're going to take her out here so you can... We'll give you some...
Yeah, we'll do close-up picture. Yeah.
But it's a figure that people have been waiting 30-plus years for.
Yeah, I'm one of them. I've always wanted a figure of her.
She's been one of the figures that never got made.
Nope.
We got a lot of the other Cobra Law members, of course, in the Vintage line, but never Pythona.
The Vintage line, there was the 3-pack of Globulus, Nemesis Enforcer, and...
the Sentry?
The Royal Warrior. And then in the modern line, they did a comic 2-pack of Nemesis Enforcer and Falcon. Yeah.
So, but we finally get a modern version of Pythona, and the only version of Pythona,
yes,
quite frankly, ever to be, received. She comes with a few things. Of course, she's got her little stand. She's got the weird Globulus octopus.
It's a Nemesis Enforcer tentacle backpack. I believe that came with the comic book version.
Yeah, I never understood why he had that because he didn't. It's
supposed to be you plug it in the back of a Joe and it wraps around and captures you.
Oh, is that what the vintage one was designed for too?
You know what? I never picked up on that until later in life, but apparently that's what it was for.
I did not either.
I just thought it was like a different back for him. Like I was like, tentacles.
Why has he got tentacles and not wings? He's always had wings. Why?
They came with both.
Yeah, they did.
Both versions of Nemesis Force came with both.
She's got a ponytail.
Yes, which they made removable so that you can have the hood up or have it down.
And there is a special way that this goes in there.
There is a specific flat point.
Yep.
Which I screwed up early on, so I've messed up the... Ooh. It doesn't stay in there as well as it should.
It stays in there pretty good.
You'd be surprised.
I probably would. And then, of course, her file card
which, again, we'll give you a good close-up on.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's cool. Like I said, people have waited a long time for this. We learned of this figure at last year's JoeCon.
Here in Springfield,
Illinois. We learned about this figure last year, and we knew that she was going to be coming this year. We put her against Dave's blue and not my gray DuckTales shirt, so you can actually see her a little better.
Yeah, but again, we'll do close-ups.
Yeah. But again, I mean, it's a figure that people waited 30-plus years for.
It was definitely a figure that I was super excited for when they announced.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not an exaggeration to say that it did keep me signed up with the club this year.
That's true. Well, what do you say we take an up-close and personal look at Pythona herself?
Yes, come yes.
All right, Pythona.
Yep.
Yes. Now, it's interesting. You can see that she shares a lot of the... of course, she has the same articulation, and if
she's got full modern articulation.
Take her ponytail off here, and you can actually raise her hands here, so we can take her little cloak off, get a better look at.
You may have to pop the head.
Yeah, no, I got it. All right,
no one will be seated while Jason tries to figure out how to.
Hey, now. Let go of your cloak. Oh, naked headless Pythona.
Maybe.
There's that. Put her ponytail in. Now, like Dave said, her ponytail can only go in really one way.
It's supposed to go in one way.
Yeah, there's a flat spot, and then there's a flat spot on the ponytail, and those just slide in like so.
So if you haven't gotten yours yet, don't make the same mistake I did.
Yes, do not make that mistake,
because it will be really loose forevermore if you do it my way.
But you can see the details that they put together for Pythona here.
There's a lot of paintwork on her.
Yeah, there is a lot of paint.
They did not necessarily. They kind of went the full measure on that.
Yes,
which
they did.
I'm impressed with.
Yeah, and of course she shares the same articulation that all the other Joes.
Well, yeah, and part of that is because
part of that is because she actually shares.
She shares a lot of her body with Scarlet. It may be hard to read on camera, but when you get up close, you can see the details, especially in her tummy, of the armor from the Rise of Cobra Scarlet.
Yes, you can tell that they.
The feet are definitely different. I think they may be a Jinx, because they've got the tabby.
A Jinx foot.
Yeah, the tabby split off toe.
Yeah. But that is the body that this figure shares.
Yes.
So it's pretty nice to see. Oops.
Oops, yeah, you got rid of the wrong one.
Wrong one. That's what happens when you don't pay attention, people. But again, I mean, some great articulation on this figure, and just a nice overall figure. Now her stand here, of course, has Pythona's name on it.
Yeah.
Just has the Cobra symbol on it. It'd be cooler if it was the.
Yeah, they didn't make those. You get Cobra or Joe.
Yeah. So.
And then one thing they do, obviously not for her, but like sometimes with like foreign characters. They do like a green stand and some a silver stand. And they do stand colors when they want to differentiate.
Well, we'll put her
things. The cloak.
Yeah, we'll put her cloak back on her here.
Yeah. Yeah, the cloak hides a lot of details of the figure, which is kind of, I mean, it's appropriate for the character, but it's kind of a shame.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame. Since she wore the cloak a lot.
She wore the cloak, and again, that's one of the reasons that I'm really impressed that they bothered to do some of the paint apps on the body.
Right.
You know?
When they didn't have to.
Yeah, they could have just coasted.
Yes, they could have. As you can see, the cloak covers her up pretty completely.
Yeah.
The front, of course, is split, so you can pose her, because she did a lot of running and stuff in the film. So that's
sure,
cool.
why not?
Yeah. Her file card here, as you can see, just a basic file card.
Yeah, I mean, it gives a lowdown about Cobra Law, and she works for Globulus, and...
Here, I'll read it to you here, as you guys get to look at it here. Pythona is the royal messenger of King Globulus and the harbinger of destruction to all that encounter her. She is a highly skilled assassin, and her stealth and infiltration abilities are unequaled. Her kingdom and its cult-like followers have a burning hatred of humanity, believing the world's natural beauty is being destroyed by modern industrialization. This has set her on a path to spearhead its downfall. Pythona is a nightmare personified. Contradicting tales describe her as either a stunningly beautiful creature or frightening banshee. The hard truth is that anyone that has had the misfortune of crossing her path only lives long enough to deliver her message of doom. It is said that she utilizes razor-sharp claws imbued with a deadly poison to dispatch anyone who is the target of or dares to impede her mission. Rumors such as this and her allegedly deathly pallor suggest that she may be the subject of biogenetic manipulation.
Well, yeah.
And it's her little code thing is prepare for eternity.
And, you know, they mentioned the claws. I'm pretty sure, like, I think her hands are unique.
Her hands are unique.
You notice that they've got the extra long fingers to kind of indicate the
claws there.
The saber-toothy type claw.
Yeah, version. She does have some fingernails there.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Detail. And again, we told you that she came with a little green catchy thing.
Yes. Oh, God, Scarlet's head fell off. And, of course, that can be put on a Joe body there. Here, let's put her head back on, because that's kind of creepy.
Well, it's going to...
Yeah, there we go. It's even creepier.
Yeah, that scene didn't make the movie.
No.
And then a minute later, Doc calls in. Scarlet's okay!
Scarlet's going to be A-okay, guys!
Scarlet's going to be A-okay!
Kind of see that it...
Yeah,
you can kind of get. I mean, you could technically wrap.
Yeah, you can make the effort to wrap them around.
Yeah, but she does come with.
It was easier. The vintage version, the tentacles were rubberier. They were less plastic, more rubber.
Yes, and this is
so it was easier to wrap around.
It's very hard plastic.
Yeah, I think they just included it.
And
this is the one from the modern Nemesis Enforcer.
This one right here, the darker green. You can tell the two different colors.
But you can see that it's the same accessory.
Yeah, it is. Exactly the same accessory.
I'm pretty sure they just included it because it came with Nemesis and Force.
Yeah, and it's just a nice little add-on bonus to have with her. So pretty cool. I mean, overall, it's a great figure. It's a shame a lot of people miss this figure because now she's going for quite a bit of money now.
Yeah, well, I mean, again, you had to be a member by, I think, March.
Yeah, so of 2016.
Of 2016, and obviously they sold them on the card at JoeCon this year, and they sold very, very fast.
Yes, they sold out very quickly for people who really wanted a carded Pythona, which I don't blame them, as it's a great figure to have, and in the modern era it'd be great to have a carded figure, but Dave is just happy to have his...
I'm just happy, yeah. I mean, I prefer having it. I mean, if I had been there, I would have picked one up, maybe, if I'd been a golden ticket person and lucky.
Yeah.
But I would have picked one up if I could have, but I'm happy to have the loose figure to display with my collection.
Exactly. Well, there you go, guys. There's a look at Pythona, the
Cobra Law
Emissary, and the membership figure. I get it wrong too. The membership figure from 2015.
16. 15 was Mindbender.
I'm going to keep my mouth shut from here on out. I'll let Dave do the dogging.
I think the rest of this is all your kind of YouTube, Stitcher, subscribe, mash. Things, buttons.
Gang, we'll be back real soon with an all-new review. Make sure you check us out. Go to youtube.com/ToyWorldOrder. Hit subscribe. Mash the like button, not the cheese. Cheese gets messy.
Mash the cheese button.
Don't mash the cheese button. It gets messy. Mash the like button. Enjoy what we have there to offer and so much more. Check us out on iTunes and Stitcher under Toy World Order to check out the podcasts. Dave and Duvall's Toys and Collectibles. That's Dave, I'm Duvall. And Married to the Collection, as well as so much more got to offer there. And we'll be back real soon. So, gang, take care. And until next time,
keep playing with the toys.
See you guys later. I have her stand.
Okay. Oh, don't.
It's good.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Oh, it's not good going down. Hey, but it's going to be fun when it comes out.
I bet.